Hi everybody, welcome back to Fine with Aaron D. I'm Aaron D, and we're back for another comparing the old with the remakes series. I'm really excited about this one because it's one of my favorite movies, The Shaggy Dog. I love this movie. The remake, well, let's get into it. Was it as good as the original? So the original came out in 1959, and the remake came out in 2007.
That Shaggy Dog again in Walt Disney's new motion picture.
Get him! That Shaggy Dog just stole my car!
Follow that dog. It's the funniest adventure that ever happened to anyone. See Fred MacMurray and Gene Hagen in Walt Disney's new motion picture, The Shaggy Dog. It will play in a theater.
Dave Douglas has no...
Great shot of your dad on Channel 8.
As
Cute!
There's a dog in the kitchen.
with an unbelievable power is imagined.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is that...
Then it turned back into being human.
He can't ignore it. Can't control it.
How's football going?
It's been a pretty tough year.
Yeah?
Tim Allen.
I meant the dog.
The Shaggy Dog.
So, comparing the storylines from the original movie, which 1959 was all about the comedy, being a teenager, it introduces us to Will B. Daniels, who has to navigate being a teenager and a dog. And it's really funny as he goes through the movie. I love his little brother in this, and how his little brother really wants a dog, so he's kind of okay with his brother becoming a dog, I guess. It's weird but funny. It's hilarious. The 2006 version, while really great, completely different. Tim Allen's in this movie, and Tim Allen was, well, he's always huge, but at the time he was just exploding. This more focuses on the son and the father relationship in the second movie. It's still funny. Tim Allen's funny in everything he does. But we really get more into the development of the characters in the remake. So, lighthearted in both movies, but comedy probably has to go to the original of the 1959 version. But if you're looking for that really bonding kind of movie, then you want to go with the 2006 version. So, in 1959, the version was really cool for its time. Groundbreaking, in fact. The fact that we see the dog and will be transformed back and forth is really cool. And I like how they use different elements to kind of make that happen, and they really take advantage of the time they're in. However, in 2006, we got CGI technology by then, so you really get to see it, which is super cool. In the 1959, you would see little spurts of hair coming out, but then they kind of turned the camera while he actually changed. In 2006, you really got to see the transformation because of CGI, which is so cool. So visually, I would say 2006 definitely has, hands down, better technology. We get to see more visually stunning moments in that movie. But I like the simplicity of the 1959 version, so it's all about what you enjoy. So, talking about the music and the soundtracks from these movies, now, I love in 1959 how they make the music themselves, so it really goes along with every moment, the ups and downs. But I don't know if I would listen to those without seeing the movie. 2006 still keeps some of those core elements while also bringing in some pop culture music, really gets you moving when you listen to the soundtrack. So I like the 2006 music a little bit more just because I see some of the music I grew up with in that time frame. So I think that's really cool. So I have to give the music to 2006, even though I think for the time, 1959 did a great job with the music really developing into each scene. So I like the cultural throwback of watching 1959 because you definitely see the values of the time, the family dynamics. Um, the 2006 is really cool because it's much more relatable to this time, even now, which it's almost 20 years old, not quite. It's like 18 years old. So it really reflects where we are now. So it resonates a little easier with who we are today. We can see our own families in the movie. But I really enjoyed the 1959s, the modern that it was at the time. It reflects what 1959, what houses look like, what families look like. And 2006 does the same of what families look like then. So I like the throwback because I just resonate with wanting, and I think we all wish the family still kind of looked like that, but at the same time, maybe we don't. I mean, I kind of wouldn't exist if it did, so maybe not. But it's really fun to see how each film takes from the era it's made in and reflects that time, and it changes the story, but doesn't change the core funniness of the story. So I like both. So the original Shaggy Dog was a box office success. The remake, not so much. It definitely had some mixed reviews. I love that both movies reflect the era in which they were made. I think they resonated with children at the time. I love that the remake made everybody go back and watch the classic. So that's really something fun that Disney does by bringing out these new makes or remakes. It makes everybody kind of nostalgia about going back and seeing the classics, the originals, as you would. So, in conclusion, both movies are fantastic. Whether you prefer the 2006 version with Tim Allen, who is hilarious in this movie, or if you like the original classic and you love the storyline of the little boy getting his brother to be his dog, which is so funny. Whichever you prefer, both movies have a very special spot in my heart. Wait a second. I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like the original 1959 version? Or are we more a fan of the new contemporary version of 2006? Let me know below. I can't wait to read what you guys write. And remember, like, subscribe, and share. And find a reason to smile today. Bye, everybody.